YieldMax has announced distribution for this week, and one of the most popular ETF is MSTY that most people are waiting for this month or August distributions. And the wait is over now. We know exactly how much they're going to pay. So last time I made a video, I said there was estimate was 133. That was the highest, and that would have been 72% at current rate. Lowest was 92. So in today's video, we're going to see if that estimate was accurate. But what I can tell you, it was pretty close, but was a little bit off between these two marks. Without further ado, let's go and see exactly how much they paid. Hello, fellow passive income investors. This is Think Passive, your eyes and ears on passive income investing. If it's your first time on this channel, please subscribe. And if you like this type of content, as always, smash the like button. The first thing we're going to look is YieldMax MSTY Option Income Strategy ETF MSTY. The price is 20.76. This is good because whenever they announce distribution, there's always a drop, but today seems to be going up. But yesterday, MSTY was a little bit lower than what it is. 52-week range for people who are new to MSTY. This is about a year performance. It's between $17.10 to $46.50. So if you bought at 46, that means you are down, but with your distributions that you have accumulated, then of course you're up. But for people who bought at the lowest price at $17 and at the price of $20, that means you have profits of price appreciation. But on top of that, you have accumulated a lot of distributions. The other ETF we're going to look is YieldMax Ultra Option Income Strategy, ULTY. Price is $6.25. Pretty good. Yesterday it dropped massively, but today it just rebound about 97 cents. So you almost regained what it lost yesterday. Today is up, and this is a good thing to see. Performance is sturdy and stays strong. For people who are new to this ETF, 52-week range is between $5.23 to $12.55. Again, if you bought at $12.55 and at the price of today, that means you've lost almost half of your capital. But with all the distributions, it depends on when you bought. You might be up. But if you bought at $5.23, then you're up in capital appreciation plus all your distribution you have received. Volume, MSTY is very high now. Check today is 25,854. Very high volume. Average volume is closer to 16 million. So it's there's a lot of movement for this ETF. If you compare shared volume traded on a daily basis between MSTY with ULTY, you can see there's a difference. There's a little less volume on MSTY, and that can be because of the price. There's almost 5 million difference. But again, this ETF is $20 and the other one is $6. So of course, there are going to be more shares on this lower price versus higher prices. The other update I want to look at is net asset. MSTY has accumulated over 5.60 billion so far. So that's a huge growth from where it started at less than 1 billion just over a year ago. The other impressive growth in pertains to net asset is ULTY. Today is 2.23 billion. I think last week I made a video that I literally mentioned that is about 2 billion. So within just a few days has accumulated 0.23 billion. So that's very impressive growth. And what I can see from this trend, MSTY as of now is 3 billion ahead of ULTY, but ULTY is pretty much catching up. Look, it was less than 1 billion about a few months ago, and it's catching up very quickly. So that's very impressive to see. Now let's go to our final update, and this is YieldMax announces distribution on SMCY, ULTY, XYZY, MSTY, Winter, and others. Chappy, 41 cents, GPTY, 31 cents, LIFG, 47 cents, QDTY, 17 cents, RDTY, 35 cents, SDTY, 15 cents. ULTY is going to pay 10 cents as usual. Last time they paid pretty much the same, and that's 85%. Very impressive. I want you to make a note. A lot of people sometimes will say, oh, they only pay 10 cents. But remember, the price is $6. But when we look at the yield, it's very high, about 85%. So meaning if you are making a growth of 85% on your investment, that's a lot of money. YMAG will pay 6 cents, very low. YMAX is going to pay 16 cents. AIYY will pay 18 cents, AMZY 64 cents, ULTY 41 cents, DISO 27 cents. MSTY is going to pay $1.18 from our prediction of $1.33 at the highest and 18 cents at the lowest. Then we are missing about 15 cents, so it was very close from our prediction. And SMCY $1.85. Winter is going to pay $1.07. XYZY 68 cents. YQQ will pay 18 cents. And when it comes to return of capital, there is a combination of 0 to 100% return of capital. But again, as I always say, return of capital is all about taxation strategies. So for MSTY, 86% of that $1.18 will come from return of capital. And for ULTY, that's going to be 100% of that 10 cents will come from return of capital. But there's nothing to sweat. This is the way to optimize your tax. So it's pretty good. I like this. Now, ex-date and record date for this week distribution is July 31st, which is tomorrow. So if you buy these ETFs today, any of these ETFs, whether it's ULTY or MSTY, you'll be on record tomorrow, and you're going to get payment on Friday, August 1st. So it depends on your bank. You might see distributions on Friday, the same day, or you might see the distribution on Saturday or Monday. So if you don't want to miss any of this distribution for this week, make sure you buy these ETFs today. And if you don't buy this week, you can buy next week. Just make sure you buy before Wednesday next week, and you'll be good for Friday of next week. The last update we're looking at is from Roundhill Investment. Roundhill Investment has announced the following ETF distribution: qdte, qdte, rdte. Again, these three ETFs from Roundhill have the same schedule as YieldMax ETF's distribution. So distribution announcement is today, ex-date is tomorrow, and they're going to pay on Friday again. XDT will pay 25 cents, QDT will pay 24 cents, RDTE will pay 29 cents. So guys, that's all I have. I just want to keep you an update on YieldMax and Roundhill investment distribution update. And also we want to touch base on our estimate to see how closer we were, and we've seen that we've missed by 15 cents. And the other update I wanted to keep you is the net asset for ULTY and MSTY, and we've seen there's a huge growth. So if you don't want to miss any of the important update, make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit the notification button, so whenever I release new video, you'll be able to receive the updates. And if you like this type of content, please smash the like button. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye.